right, welcome to another episode of Binge Watch. Watch. Okay. So as you know, we have a thing where we actually talks about a TV show, and we ask you, is it bingeable? Well, today we're doing a show that's picked by Angelic Sin, aka Angel, aka Angie. She picked the show. Andrew, what we're doing?
We all watched Kaichou Wa Maid-Sama, or Maid-Sama for short.
Maid-Sama.
I was worried it would have been taken off because I typed in the Kaichou Wa part first and it didn't come up on Hulu. I was like, shit, it's not on there anymore. And I Googled it and I'm like, oh, it's just Maid-Sama on.
Yeah. I did the
same in high school, we all watched it, and like when we looked it up, it was Kaichou Wa Maid-Sama, but yeah. I guess since then they shortened it to Maid-Sama.
Right, Maid-Sama.
Maid-Sama.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do what we usually do. We go and we actually give our synopsis of what we thought of the show, and then like I said, we talk about our synopsis of what we thought about our show. Actually pick our favorite character from the show, and then we actually do a actual pick. We actually top pick our favorite from the first 5 episodes, and then we ask if it's bingeable. We do a sequel pitch, and then we ask if it's bingeable or not at the end. So there we go. All right, so saying that this is Andrew's show, me and Ryan are gonna go first. So Ryan,
yay!
what you thought about the show?
It's very well animated. I really dug the animation, but the story in and of itself, I don't think I'm the target demographic. Because I'm like, okay, some of these jokes are funny and I'm enjoying it, but it just didn't really register for me. And it was also weird that the voice in the dub is also the voice of Bulma. So I'm just thinking of Bulma the entire time.
I agree. I was sitting there thinking, I thought it kind of sounded like Angie a little bit. I was like, sound like Angie. And then again,
sounds like me?
Yeah, it does. It sounded like you when you were talking. I was like, yeah, it does sound like Angie. But then I listened to her a little bit. Yeah, it is Bulma.
Great.
I mean, she's a working,
like gold star that I sound like Bulma.
Yeah. I mean, she's a working voice actress, so, you know, it's just doing Dragon Ball is not going to pay the bills, so.
Right.
Yeah. But no, the highlight, it's really well animated, and then when they do, like, the comedic bits, I love it when they'll do the quote-unquote cheaply animated stuff, but that's for the comedic effect. I've always dug that when a show does that. So no, really great-looking show, probably super popular amongst its target demo. I'm just not that target demo.
Understandable. All right, and
Zach, what'd you think?
I'm with you. It's not the target audience for me, but I kind of enjoyed it. I watched the first episode and I was like, okay. And I was like, all right. And then it caught me on a certain episode where this is like, okay, I like this show. This is fun. I like this. It has sort of like a it doesn't have that feel of, because when you think of certain anime, like my type of anime is you actually doing stuff in the anime. I'm not used to like soap opera anime. Yeah. And unlike, like, I don't know about you, Ryan, but I actually don't mind watching soap operas because when I was a kid, I actually watched Days of Our Lives with my mom. So yes, I did watch Days of Our Lives. If y'all think that's bad, then screw you. Men can watch soaps. So I don't mind sitting through a soap opera, but this seems like a combination of a soap opera and some funny dialogue anime. And I sat there and I kept watching. I was like, it's fun. I'm gonna take a line from Corey L. Williams. It's fine. It's fine. I actually kind of I can watch it, but it's good. It's fun. It's something I'm actually excited to probably keep watching a little bit. All right, Andrew, go ahead.
Okay, well, let me just start off by saying that when I watched this in high school, I strictly watched it in Japanese. So I thought I'd do a little turnaround and watch it in English. And it definitely took me back. So at first I was kind of like, this is kind of weird. But after watching it a little bit more, I kind of got back into my sense of liking it like it was in high school. And I really enjoy like little slice of life animes every now and then. Like this one really did a good job, I think. And I like the comedy in it. I like how well animated it is. And I like the music in it. And I think it's a cute little story because it's nice to, like, when you watch a bunch of action anime and all that, it's kind of nice to have like one good slice of life anime.
Right. I can be saying. All right. With that said, people, let's talk about our favorite character from this show, Ryan.
Oh, I mean, it's the lead, which I'm bad with names, but it's
Misa.
Misa. Yeah, it's Misa. She's the focal point. She's, it's a compelling, like, she's just working really hard to make the school better for the female students and for herself, working. I just dig her. It probably helps that she is voiced by Bulma, so it's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna enjoy your stuff because I love Bulma, so that you get a free pass. But no, I think she's the most compelling. And are there really there's only like two characters I'm remembering, and I just watched it. There's the lead girl, the guy, and then the idiot 3, I think is what they're referred to. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta go with Adora, whatever his name is. Adori, what's his name?
Adoria?
Adoria, yeah. The reason why I like him is he starts off as this person that just like he starts off these characters. I'm like, okay. I kind of was like, yeah, this character kind of is like a sport rotten little kid that like to dress up, but he tries to help the main lead be more of a lady. And it's like,
Oh, do you mean Usui?
Usui, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he dresses up like a lady, and I was like, he keeps calling them like, you freaks, and I was like, yeah, but you like to dress in women's clothing. What in the world is wrong with this? But he literally talks through and says, You're this person that, you can be better, you can look better. And I was looking at him like, okay, I look at you in a different light. You're a person that just sees somebody and just like, hey, you can be the best. You're not being the best of yourself. And I feel like the lead actually helps him be a boy, and she's trying to help him. He's trying to help her become a girl. And I think I kind of like that. It's sort of like that character dynamic of helping somebody out, and one trying to flesh out to help the other one out. And I like him. He's a good character. I like him. I like the development of the story. Andrew?
I agree with Ryan. My favorite is Misa. I mean, it's not just because she's the lead and everything. It's just because she tries her best at what she does, and she's a big inspiration for a lot of girls. Like, my group of friends and I in high school, she was like one of our role models in anime. I know that's weird, but you know what? It's nice to have like strong role models in like other things. And, she was just kind of like an everyday girl. She had bills that she had to pay. She worked at a job that she didn't really enjoy all that much, but she still worked hard, and she still, she beat everything pretty much. She's just a boss.
Yeah, that's why I liked her. It's like, oh, she's actually really strong and not. I mean, it's part of she's the lead, so she has to be that. But it is nice to see a female character that is strong and in control of things.
All right, cool. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. All right, guys. 5 episodes. Which one is our favorite? Ryan?
I'm gonna go with the school festival just because I always like the little festival type of episodes where it's like, hey, we're selling crap, and it's out of the episodes. Granted, the craptastic boys are dressing up as military outfits and rounding up the girls as prisoners. It's the least assaulty of it, which is weird because they're stealing people, but Yeah, like every episode, there was a little of saltiness to it in each episode, and I was like, damn, this is weird.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
this one had made me laugh the most out of the 5 too, which is why I think it's my favorite.
I mean, I did like the part where they were standing up to. She was just literally just talking to him and said, "You're gonna stop doing this." And it got paused, and he just straight up says, "Screw you." He said, "I'm tired of your bitchy attitude." Thing. I was like, "Wow." Yeah, I just literally stepped up to her. I thought that. I wonder what that was in Japanese. I wonder what the sub was. It didn't say "screw you." It said "f you."
Pretty much, yeah.
Yay! Cussing in Japanese. Okay, I like that.
It was definitely a much more intense scene in the Japanese version, I'll tell you what.
Okay. All right, well, cool. Excuse me. My favorite episode has to be episode 3. I do like the fact that she's changing her sort of style. Like, she gotta be a sister. He's like, he said, "Oh, brother. Hey, brother. How's it doing, big brother? How's it going, big brother?" And then he comes in there. He's like, "What are you doing here?" He said, he just literally is just like talking junk to her the whole time. Like, big brother. He said, so big brother. So big brother. He said, "Why are you calling me this? Why are you doing this to me, big brother?"
On a side note, if I ever go to Japan, I don't want to go to a place like this.
No,
it's weird.
Really?
No.
It's just like a little Lolita coffee shop. I mean,
but no, like them saying master and stuff. It
throws me
feels
off.
weird.
Oh, I see.
I don't.
Well, it's kind of like I'm not anybody's master. I just want to see your country.
No, I just want to watch. Just came here to watch your country.
Like, I'm just here.
I'm just here. Don't call me master. You know.
There's a certain level of guilt for me when somebody says master.
I don't.
That flows through me. Mac, not you, but for me, if somebody's like master, I'm like, let's not hear that.
Yeah. I hear master and automatically it's like, "You're gonna call me master." No. You cannot pay me a amount of money to call you that. No. So the reason why I like this episode is it has that, and then there's a little, I forgot his name, the main lead, what's his name?
Usui.
He literally gets hit on by a girl and says, I said, "I want to know, I would like for you to go, I would like for you to be my boyfriend." And he literally just sees her trying to save somebody, and he just straight up annoys her, and then all of a sudden he talks to her and says, "I'm a big freak. I like maid stuff. I've got maid books. I actually I dress up in maid outfits. I actually stare at myself in the mirror and actually breathe heavily." I was like, well, okay.
It was definitely weird, but I mean, he's pretty much saving himself for Misa, so it's like,
yeah. I really love that episode because I just like that actually. Like Ryan, that part actually I had to watch it twice because I was just giggling my butt off. Like, he really just went into a whole confrontation. Like, he set up that lie very, very well, and the girl was like, "I don't care. I'll change my ways for you." I was like, "Gummit." Oh boy, it just that look of like intensity when he's like, "No, you can't, and you won't." And then he told her to strip. I was like, what? So there was that, and the whole "what's your color" thing kind of got me, like, put me in an awe moment. She's like, "She's white," and I was like, "With white, you could be any color." And I was like, okay, pretty good. If you told her that, she'd probably fall to her knees. So yeah, episode 3, I like it. Oh yeah, Angie.
well, it's a good thing I had a backup answer because number 3 was also one of my favorites. But I'm gonna go with episode 5. Okay. It was the first time that Misa had to watch the shop because the big boss had to go to a like food convention thing, which is very common in that industry. And in this episode, Misa is, she's minding the shop by herself, and then there's these robbers that are coming in, and they're trying to like harass Misa and everything. And Usui's watching, and he's about to like come and make his big rescue, but Misa's like, "No, you can't do this," and then beats them all up. And it's just like, it just kind of shows that Misa really can take care of herself. Like she doesn't need a man. She doesn't need any help from anybody, that she can actually do this on her own.
Right. Okay.
I don't want to hear it out of you. You know, oh, you snappy. He's over here, my husband's over here like, I don't need no man, and he did the snap.
Too funny.
All right. All right, so let's go with the pictures. The next episode of Maid-Sama. Ryan, what is your next episode?
I'm just gonna wherever the anime, because I'm as I was doing my research, they've not done the show, so it's like just wherever they left off, resume it, because there's a whole bunch of manga to still adapt. Because I was like, whoa, what the heck? Maybe it just wasn't as popular when it first came out, but I'm like, there's a ton of chapters still. Right. So I don't really have any, because I am not a funny guy. I wouldn't be able to come up with a great pitch for a comedic romantic show. This is like way out of my, so let's just adapt the anime. The rest of the manga that hasn't been adapted yet.
I think a lot of it was like a contract thing.
Yeah.
I think they just ran out of a contract.
That's disappointing, because it's like, I'm assuming they were going to finish it, like, because the manga ended after the anime ended. So, yeah. So for me, it would just be, hey, let's pick up wherever the show left off and go from there. You know?
Okay. I'm like you, but I relish in the challenge of writing stuff. So
Continue.
I'm going to challenge myself. I always do this. So, in the next episode, so let's go on going, like, this is on Dan. I think they continue the anime, and this is just me making my own episode. I feel like this should be in the age of the internet, and they should be like in college, and she still works in the maid shop so she can make money. And she gets a little tipsy, and she they're not a couple yet, but they're just sitting up there. They're not a couple yet, and they're playing with a couple of friends. They're playing so they literally just say, hey, I got this game from America called Monopoly. So they literally put the game Monopoly down and said, hey, let's have some sake.
No.
So they have some sake and start drinking and having fun. So what happens is they start playing it. And there's no shenanigans in my situation. But there's one particular character that just literally just keeps drinking and literally keeps trying to buy. This is a particular rule. They just set the rules to where they can literally, that you can literally trade stuff. So this one particular character keeps trying to trade with everybody in the background saying, listen, I want that situation. I want that. I want Park Place. I want Park Place. I want Park Place. Give it here. Give me Park Place now. Give me Park Place. Look, this is a sweet deal. This is a sweet deal. Give me Park Place. And they keep harassing each of the characters, and they're like, that's not a good deal. You're selling everything that you got. So that character eventually sells everything and get bankrupt every time. This is not dealing with a real life situation. So that's my episode, and it's literally sort of like a episode where everybody can have fun. And I feel like this is gonna be like that filler episode where you can put anything in past episodes, but you can do. It's a funnier filler episode. I feel like you could fill some episodes in here, do some stuff, and I feel like it's them of age. They're drinking and they're playing. They're just playing Monopoly, drunk.
All right.
No, that did not really happen, guys. That's a lie. It really didn't happen.
Drunk Monopoly, the best Monopoly. The only Monopoly where you don't flip the board over in anger.
Exactly. But this is just that Monopoly where
Did you get inspiration from this? Like possibly from Friday?
No, I did not. I actually did not get inspiration. This is not really that. This didn't happen.
Because I mean, it sounds very similar, Mac. In case you guys didn't know, Mac and I were playing Monopoly Friday night on the Xbox and everything with some friends of mine. And there was some drinking involved, and there might have been some arguing over Park Place.
Oh, goodness gracious, this is funny. Yep.
It didn't happen.
It did happen. Oh, Jesus, sounds too funny. All right, Angie, what's your pitch?
All right, well, I had one idea, but the second idea I'm going to say because it just seems better.
All right.
The idea is that it's a new school year, so they're doing a vote for a new body president, right?
Right.
And of course, Misa runs again, and she's thinking like, oh, well, I've been president before. I'm going to win for sure. But then Usui decides to run too, to keep Misa on her toes. And there's this back and forth. And in the end, Usui's just kind of like, you've always been president. You'll always be the president. I was just trying to keep you on your toes. And then Misa's just like, Usui, you idiot. And then they continue on. It's just kind of like a little filler. Like there's a little bit more, I think, tiff between them. And it just kind of, that episode would kind of like help show the growth of their relationship a little bit. And then maybe there could be like some flashback moments to why Misa's like this. Like Usui's trying to dig some dirt up on Misa, kind of. And it kind of shows a flashback to Misa's childhood, why her father left and all that stuff. But yeah, I just thought that would be a pretty fun episode, a presidential run.
All right, cool. So that was cool. Once again, guys, that was not true. It did not happen. None of that stuff was inspiration from last night. From what I learned, no, it wasn't Angie literally drunk and sitting there screaming. I'm just being honest. I had no inspiration from a person literally screaming, let me get Indiana Avenue. This is a good one. Let me get Indiana Avenue. I'm gonna give you $500 plus Indiana for Indiana Avenue. And I was like, okay, yeah. And I did not. No inspiration came from me helping her to buy somebody else's situation so I can get it. But in the end, I lost, so it doesn't matter. Okay.
It's all fun and games. We're all just picking on each other.
Exactly. Ryan, is this bingeable?
No, I can't lie. Because
You can lie just a little.
Let me say this, when it comes to anime, I prefer lots of action, sci-fi, that kind of thing. Slice of life is not my forte. If you like slice of life comedy, rom-coms kind of stuff, this is 100% for you. I just am not the guy. I don't like rom-coms in general. Like even regular, like, the Harry Met Sally's of the world and all that, not for me. So I know there's a definite audience for this, and I'm wondering if there's like an audience that wants the anime to be resurrected, since it's, from what I'm reading, it was shortcut, that it didn't get a chance to thrive. So
okay, I guess I get to go next. Okay, so I also have to say that this has been. I actually going to say opposite. I'm thinking this is bingeable.
you guys are making me out to be. I'm going to date myself. I'm the Simon Cowell of the group, and this is because I'm the only one to say.
Well, no, I totally agree. Like, it's definitely not something for everybody. I totally agree with you on that. There's definitely an audience for it. Not everybody likes it, so yeah, I respect your decision.
Yeah, but no, I'm 5 in, and I'm the only one to say no on this question. So it's like, damn it.
I respect your decision. I respectfully declined your decision. I think this is a good show to binge watch. Now, mind you, but here's my stipulation. You have to be sort of in that mood. You have to be a person that likes comedy and likes a drama. If you're that type of person, then this is definitely bingeable. And not only that, oh, go ahead.
I will say, if you're somebody who's not into anime but likes rom-coms, this might be the anime to get you into it.
Right.
This is definitely a good show. For the female target demo that's like, oh, anime, no, I don't like that shit. Well, no, here's an anime you probably would like.
Right.
Like if The Notebook's your favorite movie of all time, this might be an anime for you.
Right. I mean, to me, I think
that maybe not that movie in particular.
Okay,
it's not exactly
with rom-com. Okay, so if The Wedding Singer is one of your favorite movies of all time, this might be an anime.
Wedding Singer, Wedding Planner, those ones. Yeah.
I mean, well, I wish in this film, in the show, it did have that moment where I thought he sung a song about Linda, and that would have been interesting. You know, just like, yeah, let's see. It's all bull crap, like it was some damn blank joke. And when I think of you, Linda. Okay, I'm done. I hope you freaking choke. Heckgummit, I love the Winter Singer. Why is that Adam Sandler's one of his best films? But anyway, back to what I was saying. I think this is bingeable. This is bingeable. And it's the reason why it's bingeable, and I don't agree with you, Ryan, it's short. So if you're looking for something that you're like just wanting to watch something and you just want to get interested in it, if you're not interested in it, I understand. But if you want something like to just watch on the road and you're in the back seat and you're just like, I just want to watch something and possibly, let it, watch something and let it play in the background, this is perfect because you can probably go back, watch some episodes. Perfect background watching movie show. I'll tell you that.
That's not fair. Okay. I'm not a background. I don't do, like, for me, I do podcasts when it's background. That's why I don't have a subset.
Like anime, you'd want to like sit and watch it unless you've like watched it multiple times.
Like I said, the animation is really good, so I would actually want to pay attention to that.
Right. I don't say, like I said, I'm not saying it's a bad. Okay, that was wrong. You could watch it, but if you just want to watch something and just watch a short anime and you don't feel like you have time for it and you just want to watch something, this is perfect. Is that better?
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right.
Angie, gush.
Gush. Okay, wait, we need the little anime flowers. Just go, woo! But I do say that this is bingeable, but I also really enjoyed it in high school, and it has like some things that are still kind of relatable. It has some little life bits that we can still relate to, and I just think that it's a really cute little anime. It's something, like Mac was saying, it's just something kind of cute to watch in between all the like strong macho stuff that we usually watch, and I think it's a cute little anime, and I could sit and watch it all day. My personal thing. But I will note, again, it's not for everybody, and that's totally okay. If it's not for you, then just go on to the next anime. You will find your anime.
Right. I can understand that. All right. Well, it is bingeable. I agree. We're both two bingeable, and one there's just like being the Simon Cowell of us.
It's okay. Rubbish. So it is now officially bingeable based on the show. If the cat disagrees.
Shut up, cat. Goodness gracious. No, I love that cat.
Alrighty, folks. Well, there you have it. Those are our answers. That was the show for Maid-Sama. And before we start doing the plugs, Ryan, it is your turn to choose the show.
Yep.
So you guys have to watch the Cats trailer 5 times. I'm kidding. That's mean. Oh God, that thing was hot garbage. No, so I was like, okay, struggling with this. I started the trend because I think I picked the anime, and then Mac picked an anime, and then you picked an anime. So I'm like, all right, let's take a shift back. We're gonna do Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh God, yes, yes.
boy.
Yeah,
Okay.
but here's the option: we can make it the first season or the second season. Your guys' call. Because I love the show, but there's a reason. Do we want to go season 1 or season 2?
Fudge. They're both good seasons.
I'm not gonna lie. I've only watched bits and pieces like when it came on the TV when I had cable. So
It's on Hulu now.
It's
so
on
that's
Hulu.
Okay.
Mac. Okay, so what do you think we should do? Should we do season 1 or should we go straight to season 2?
Let me go. I'm looking at it. I'm looking.
Well, there's a certain character that's added in the in season 2. That is why I'm thinking.
Oh.
You're talking about what you talking about?
Frank.
Frank.
Yeah, Frank is not in the first season. That's why it's like
Frank? Which one's Frank?
Danny
Danny
DeVito.
DeVito.
Oh.
I think we should do the first 5 episodes of season 2.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
First 5 episodes.
Yeah, so this is our first binge watch where we're jumping the first season. Even though the first season's good,
Yeah.
we're gonna talk about the episodes 1 through 5 of season 2 because one of the great characters in TV was brought on,
Yes.
played by the great Danny
Danny
DeVito.
DeVito. Yes.
So Always Sunny in Philadelphia, season 2, we're gonna find out if it's bingeable or not.
Well, I mean, to me, it's like a no-brainer.
Well,
But then
let's wait for the show and see
I
our
was gonna
fresh
say,
face.
I haven't actually officially watched it, so this is gonna be fun.
oh, you're getting. I feel you're gonna like this. It's that funny. It's like I was just oh God, we'll do it later. Okay, we're doing
I
this.
we're gonna do season 2 just because of Danny DeVito.
Yeah, it's Danny DeVito. It's Danny.
Our Lord and
DeVito.
Savior, Danny DeVito.
Yes.
I love Danny DeVito. And yeah, no, trust me. Oh man, I hope you like. So we'll save this for the next time because there's so many things to talk about with this show.
Yeah.
So we'll save it for next time.
I might have to get. We might have to. I might ask if Zach want to be on this episode because if I say we're doing It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, okay, season 2, I want to be on that show. I said okay, we'll get you on. So I'll ask if you want to be on there.
Cool. Awesome.
But guys, this is a good show. I'm gonna go last. Ryan, what you got to plug, buddy?
Not a whole lot. Catch the Duncan Zed show on YouTube, on my channel, or Spotify where Tom's uploading it. Got to push both. Also, it is starting to get dark, so my lighting's not going to be as great because I like natural lighting when possible. Damn it. Right. But when we filmed this yesterday, I worked on a set. I hope once I can announce it, it'll be great. It was fun to be a part of it. They're making a TV show. It's really funny, throwback to the 90s type of thing.
Yay!
They're jumping. Well, because we all know the 80s have been drained. Like, for every bit of nostalgia, the 80s have been drained. So they're jumping on it now where it's like, hey, the 90s is about to become the next thing that everybody references. So
the 90s is always referenced.
Yep, so that'll be fun. That was fun. I couldn't go today. Car issues, so I couldn't go, but it was so much fun to be there and to see the behind the scenes of it all.
Right.
But that's it for me.
Okay. Andrew, what you got to plug?
All right, well, as you all know, you can always find me hanging out with the Game Fixers on a bunch of different shows at this point.
Yeah.
And I'm also on Mixer, mixer.com/AngelicSin. You can also find me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, even TikTok. And you can find me on YouTube. I finally got my YouTube channel all up and going again. Woo!
Yeah. Okay, cool. Was that it?
Yeah, because I have a feeling you're going to plug the other thing that I was going to plug.
Yeah, you're probably going to plug the shop, and I'm going to plug the shop. Okay.
Yep.
Plug the shop. Look at the shirts. Awesome shirts. We Look at that. Look at that nice shirt.
So many nice shirts.
Yes. Go get one. It's so nice.
Yes.
It's
We're
nice.
going to be having new designs coming up soon, too.
Angie, when I saw your shirt, I thought of Nomu immediately because I've been rewatching My Hero to get ready for season 4.
I can't wait. Can't wait to.
I had to fight the urge to say. I almost suggested that, but I was like, no, we need to take a break from animated shows.
Yes, we do. Because if you were a big anime, I would have said, let's do Tiny Toons.
Tiny Toons is not an anime. Tiny Toons is a
Corey
cartoon.
in the House is the best anime, guys. Let's not forget that.
Y'all killing me.
I love my internet jokes, okay? Filthy Frank Filthy was the meme creator before memes blew up. So.
Yeah. Guys, you don't know, I'm Manpool, aka. I'm Manpool, aka Game Fixers. I run the channel. I do everything. If you don't know, we have a shop. If you didn't see it, it's at Shop Spreadshirt. I'll have it in the link below. So go get
shop.spreadshirt.com/GF1-shop-/.
You got that? Go make sure you go there and get you some nice gear. Also, we got so much programming. At this time, we should have. At this time, because at this time, like I said, we're filming this back in July. So around this time, I should have, around this time, I don't know if it's about January, I should probably have already been to Texas and back. Hopefully Angie is with us. When we did that, we went to Texas.
For PAX South.
PAX South. But I know where I'm going, so we're going. If you're there, if you met us there, thank you. We love meeting you, and we love having you here. Also by this time, because me and Core, like I said, we shot this in July. Me and Core were talking about bringing back a show called the Tech Podcast. Me and Core now is it official. Me and Core are going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about this Saturday. Talking about what we can do for the show, how we can record it, getting the show back up. We're getting the Tech Podcast back up, baby. We're trying to revive the show back from the ashes, back from the dead, because we won't just because some people.
And you guys might be seeing a couple shows like that coming up around this time.
Yeah, a lot. Like a lot. Like for example, from me and like from Mac and Theo's reviews to like Mac and Theo's reviews, we just review movies. We just did one on Inception. If you ain't seen it, the next episode we'll have Angie. You didn't see it. If you didn't see it, we did a Christmas episode on Batman Returns with Angie. Awesome, isn't it? Awesome. That's awesome. And I remember if you've seen that episode, you probably see me literally saying, if I don't invite Angie on this episode, she'll literally hound me and try to kill me. Because I was like, I gotta go to Texas and I gotta see her. It's like, I gotta go to Texas and I gotta possibly see her. She's probably gonna try to choke me in my sleep if I don't tell her that we did a Christmas episode with Batman Returns. So we got to do this episode. So
you better include me in Batman Returns.
So I got her.
Danny DeVito.
Yeah, Danny DeVito's in it. Yes, he was awesome in it. So we're gonna talk about that. Also, Gamer Grudge is going to be back soon, people. I know it's probably in a hiatus because we're in that month run where we're taking a break from it. And Brian just cussed out his cat for some odd reason.
She's just looking, and I'm just like, okay, don't do anything.
Yeah,
guys, Gamer Grudge will be back August 12th.
Woo! And
I'm not sure when this episode's going to be up, so Gamer Grudge will probably already be up by then. But
it'll probably be up by then. You probably saw the new intro. Yeah. I love that intro. So there's going to be a new intro, people. We have redid everything in season 5. The intro is better. I hope Ryan saw it. But anyway, guys, that's all I had to say about that because we got to get all. Also, Anime Army will be back, people. So there we go.
Yep.
And also, I just want to announce at this time, Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con is up. Blade is being announced. Blade is back, baby.
By a 2-time Oscar winner.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes!
Oh man.
Yes!
I don't even care if it won't be for like 4 years. I just know that it's coming. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. When I heard Blade was back, I was literally in church looking at my phone, and it said Blade is confirmed, and it's going to be Marshall Ali. I was sitting in. I had to literally like. They were looking at me like, "What's wrong?" This Blade is back.
No, that would have just been so funny if you were just kind of played it off like, "No, Jesus just spoke to me. He told me Blade was coming back."
No, okay, since we're talking about Blade, I saw a joke on Twitter today, and it just made me laugh. And it was like, y'all thought black people were excited for Black Panther? Just wait. They'll have cookouts for Blade.
Yeah, I'll go crazy. I went nuts for Blade. When I heard Blade was coming back, I was like, yes!
Yeah, no.
I freaking love Blade.
And this is my pitch. I don't know what their plan is. They need to use Blade to introduce Deadpool. Let Deadpool introduction through Blade. I would love that.
I would love that.
Because they're going to bring him in, and Blade's the perfect character to do that.
Yeah, literally just let them slice them up and dice them. Also, you can use, guys, you can use my pitch, which was on the second episode of the Tech Podcast, which is, Marvel, I'm looking at you, Kevin Feige. I know you did this, so you could just literally cast Wesley Snipes as his twin brother. Guys, you can use my pitch, which was get Guillermo del Toro back, and literally make twin Blades. Make Wesley Snipes a twin brother. There we go. Twin Blades. And his brother's name is Knife. And they go to Mars. I'm waiting on that. Blade in Mars. Blade in space. Blade in space. It's weird.
Space Guardians of the Blade Galaxy.
Yeah, there we go. So there we go. Blade in space. And he slices it up. And he literally comes up in his line. MF's always trying to ice us up here. So yeah, let's go ahead and end this right now because we're probably gonna talk about Blade afterwards. But guys, we'll see you next time on the next episode of Binge Watch. Say bye. Binge Watch.
Binge Watch.